Hi students, I'm going to show you how to do a foldable, for your vocabulary assignments. Certain weeks you'll have to do foldables with your vocabulary words, so I want to show you right now how a foldable works so that you'll be an expert at making a foldable. You may have made one before in elementary school, but you perhaps did it a different way than the way we do it here at North Johnston Middle. So let me show you the style that we prefer to use here at the middle school. You're going to go to your vocabulary section, and you're going to take the first blank page that you have, and you're going to fold that page hot dog style to where the edge of the paper here matches up with this red line. Okay? To where the edge of the paper matches up with the red line. Then you're going to write your first vocabulary word. And I have And I have an imaginary vocabulary list to sort of show you how it works. So let's say that our first vocabulary word is dog. So I have put number 1, dog. And then I'm going to open up my foldable, open it up, and I'm going to go to the red line, and I'm going to write my definition. Animal that barks. Okay. Alright, so I have my first word, dog, and then when I open it up, animal that barks. That's my definition. Notice that I wrote dog in pink. I also wrote my definition in pink. Okay? Now we're going to skip 2 lines and come down. We're going to leave 2 blank lines and come down and do our next word. So our next word is apple. So we have left 2 empty lines. We went down, put number 2, apple. We're going to open up our foldable. We're going to write the number 2 and then the definition. Red, red fruit. Now, as you can see, I made an error and I started writing on the incorrect line. But that's okay. Later on I can go get some white out and fix it and it'll look great. Okay? Now I did apple in blue and I wrote the definition for apple in blue. You know, colors help us remember things. So if we remember that, oh yeah, the word apple was written in blue, and oh yeah, I remember that definition, red fruit was in blue. Okay? So, you know, colors are really great for us. Now we're going to do our next word. Again, skip 2 lines, leave 2 lines blank, and write your third word, which we're going to pretend is sun. Then we're going to open up, leave 2 lines blank, put our number 3, and write our definition, bright star. Okay? So we have sun written in green. We open up, we have the definition for sun written in green. Bright star. Okay, now we're going to skip 2 lines, leave 2 lines blank. We're going to write our 4th vocabulary word, which is chair. Then we're going to open up, leave 2 lines blank, put our number 4, and write our definition. Object to sit on. Okay, so you can see we have the word chair in purple. We open up, we have the definition in purple. Object to sit on. And we have one more vocabulary word for the week. It's friend. Now, you're going to notice that I'm going to repeat a color, and that's okay. As long as you have 3 or 4 or 5 different colors, that's okay. You don't necessarily have to have a new color for each word. Although if you have colored pencils, you probably have 8 or 9 different colors, or 10, but usually there's a white, and that's not very helpful. So you probably have a good variety of colored pencils. And if not, ink pens are great too. That's what I'm using. So for number 5, friend, I wrote it in green. Now I'm going to open up. I'm going to leave my 2 lines blank. I'm going to put my number 5, and now I'm going to write my definition for friend. Person who likes you. Okay, so I've got my definition. Person who likes you. And then we fold it back. How is the foldable helpful? Well, when you're studying, you can say, okay, dog. What does dog mean? Oh, yeah, I think that means an animal that can bark. But let me check and see. You open up. Yes, it's an animal that can bark. So you can kind of do a self-review this way. You don't necessarily have to have a parent to call them out to you. They can, eventually, but this is a great way for you to self-review. Now, these were just sample words, of course, kindergarten words probably, but I just wanted to show you an example of how to set up the foldable. You'll be making a foldable some weeks with your vocabulary words. You will be this week, actually. Okay? So thanks for listening, and I hope this makes sense.